Okay, everybody, I want to hear absolutely no talk in the chat about the fact that I look different. I look completely the same. Hello, gamers. It is now time to jump right back in to Sonic Frontiers. I absolutely enjoy. I love playing this game. I went back to the old islands trying to find more Chocobos in order to, like, upgrade myself more. I didn't find many, but I managed to get myself up to 60. I think 60. It might be 70. Nope, it is 60 and 53. And before we head over to that island, I just want to go, just to prove a point, because we're trying to destroy all the towers, if you all remember. But literally, if I just go back to that place, the place of places, because while I was off camera, I did research this to try and see if I was going crazy, or if it was actually or if I was actually correct. Also, I love how I can easily traverse this land now. I've just gotten so used to traversing it that I'm so good at traversing it. There we go. Nice. Look, it's literally the first island.
You stray from the path. Turn back. Complete your mission.
It's literally the first island. Look, down there, there's the spider web. Over there is a big fishing thing. The Chaos Emerald's up there. Like, right there is where you first the squid. It's literally the first island. And if I'm to be completely honest, this island will treat it as a different island. This is just Kronos Island, the beginning of Kronos Island. Or like the other side of Kronos Island that you're not allowed to traverse through. To be fair, I can see why this isn't exactly a fully fledged island. Like, apart from that forest area that makes everything look really cool, this part of the island looks very barren. Like, there's not much happening. Like, just this hill. I mean, I guess this hill is basically just what I'm referring to. This hill right here just has absolutely nothing on it. No trees or anything. It just felt like a long stretch of grass. So, I mean, that might be me. Alright, give me more story. So, what we know is that the Ancients came from another planet, not Mobius. Their own planet got destroyed, so they took ships to go to Mobius, and took the Chaos Emeralds with them. So the Chaos Emeralds are actually alien objects. Although our home world was lost, our history was not, thanks to cyberspace. And these are kid chaos. All hopes or dreams or memories can be uploaded to cyberspace and can be accessed at any time. Elder, you are needed. Why? What's happened? It follows us. This world is in danger. Oh no, Sonic! No, Sonic!
I believe I have come to understand you. Both of us will do anything to protect those who are precious to us. But your fate... it is what I calculated. Farewell, hero.
Oh no. Wait, is this a Sonic 06 situation again? Are they gonna kill Sonic and we have to bring him back to life? Were the Titans what they were fearing? Maybe?
Chaos Gem join Guardian
These Chaos
Bacteria.
Emerald
Curate.
Titans will be the key to victory this time. If not, it's been decided a small group will take the emeralds to the large one that drew us here. Hopefully it won't come to that. So yeah, that explains how Chaos got all the emeralds and took them to the Master Emerald and then just hid inside the Master Emerald. This isn't working. Can't beat it. I'll bind it to my type. And you guys something. No, we'll find another way. Is this like the same thing the Chaos Emeralds can do with sealing Iblis? It killed them. We didn't even get to see what it was that did that. We don't even get to see that thing that killed him. Can't let the sacrifice be in vain. They had a plan. Let's do it. At least make it a giant shadow beam or something to make it more intense. Come on! I want to see it. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. Sonic has been digitized, but his friends are saved. Can we have an explanation on why this is happening now? Also, why was the entire world red? We have a new island? How? And how did we get there? The way we got to all the other islands was because Supersonic was flying us the entire way there, so how did we get to this island? I mean, it seemed as though Sonic also saved Eggman, so that's a thing.
Sonic, no!
What happened to him?
He took on so much cyber energy, it corrupted him.
Meaning?
He's stuck between realities.
Oh, so Sonic isn't dead, he's just in there somewhere.
My only regret is you denied me the pleasure of finishing you off, rodent.
How'd you get out of cyberspace?
We must get you back into cyberspace immediately.
I just got out! That was the whole point!
I ran millions of simulations. The only way I can keep you alive is if you're not here when it gets out.
When what gets out?
Okay, so what the fudge did we actually just do?
Since time immemorial, I have languished here. The locks are broken. Now I shall tear down the walls.
I knew it!
Dimension.
I fudging knew it! She was evil!
No, no, you don't. I'll mobilize the egg fleet and blow you out of the sky.
It won't be enough. It triumphed over the Ancients' technology. My simulations show a success rate of 0%.
No. Sonic worked too hard for us to give up now. Those visions we saw, we can drive back the corruption and bring him back. Anything for Sonic.
Whatever it takes.
What the fudge? We can drive back the corruption and bring back Sonic.
Sonic.
Okay, but how does this
I want
work?
you to see the hero I become.
Sonic, you still have love to share with this world too.
Sonic, we're even after this. Ha!
Even after what? What the fudge? Deus Ex Machina BS, I guess?
Everyone, thank you. I won't let you down.
Hi, Game Over from the Future here to talk about this scene in particular because there is one thing that I bring up now that I didn't think about during the stream, so I kind of want to talk about that now before it's gone and brushed into the winds. Tails mentions that Sonic got so much cyber corruption that he ended up getting fully corrupted. Like, he took on so much cyber energy that he just got fully corrupted and is now completely gone and is between realities and yada yada yada. When were we told this before? And also why? Throughout I'm going to spoil a bit about the game, but not much. It's not really anything about the story. It's more so what the story refuses to tell us. And that is, we don't ever get told why Sonic gets corrupted. We're never told why this corruption is in cyberspace to begin with. It's kind of, I guess, alluded that the end is what did it, that the end was trapped inside cyberspace, sort of, so the end's essence was leaking out of cyberspace, I guess? Maybe? My point being is that this was not really added in the story, it wasn't really touched up upon, it wasn't really explained, so not only was this incredibly underwhelming and a really sad, but not the sad scene that you think it is. Like, it's a sad scene, but it's more sad as if they didn't have anything to do with it. That it's not just that sort of anticlimactic scene of nothing, but also it doesn't really make sense just because it doesn't explain what's happening. So just wanted to say that. Why don't they explain why Sonic gets corrupted? Why don't they explain why the cyberspace is having a corruption in it? And it's super underwhelming. There you go. Bye. Alright, I guess we continue. For a second there, I thought we were going to get a Sonic 06
good.
situation.
He's back.
This is our chance. I never simulated a scenario where Sonic helped, since you never authorized it.
I still don't want to.
Please.
Sonic, I hereby induct you into the Eggman Empire and order you to save us all. Understand? This is not an alliance.
If that's how you want to spin it, Dr. Ego Man.
Sage, you will help me find the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic won't be fast enough.
Hey, wow!
As you command.
There we go. We're all friends now. Why are you flickering blue, though? Okay. I don't know how I feel about them saving Sonic. For as much as I praise this game, that felt very... What's the word I'm looking for? That was very underwhelming. Kind of boring in a sense. I don't know. I mean, when we reach the end of the game, I'll say my full thoughts on the game. And hopefully I won't be a bumbling idiot and stumble over my words by that time. But I just want it to be known that at this moment, I don't feel as though that was, like, worth anything. That did not really feel that amazing or overwhelming or anything like that. It didn't feel like it was a massive, important, conclusory thing. It just felt as though, oh, this happened now, so let's just do this and save him. It wasn't like a, oh no, Sonic is dead. I mean, Sonic 06, it made me feel more like, oh god, we're all screwed because Sonic's fudging dead. Sonic 06 did a better job of doing that. Then again, I praised Sonic 06 too much, so maybe we should probably ignore that. But yeah, Sonic flippin' died in Sonic 06, and I felt more like the world was screwed now than this game made me feel. Because it was hyping up this entire thing that no matter what Sonic did, he was gonna reach this outcome, and yet it fudging changed within a split second. Oh look! What? What? How many do I need to open the thing? Did you just say I needed 22 keys to open the... Okay. Sorry, I just think I went through an entire year's worth of heart attacks. Okay. Thank you for upping the difficult... Wait, hold on. Did me increasing it to hard mode increase how many I needed to open the gate? So now instead of just 1 or 2, I need 23.
Later.
So now's the point where we can actually, like, we actually need to think about what we need. Which... I think for now I want to do Sage's memory tokens more. Because... yeah, I can use them all on Chocobos, and now I don't have any. But I have so many purple coins, I can just go fishing for a bit and get all the memory tokens that way, can't I? And then I can 100% the island later. Also, I just realized, I have 1,820 Chocobos. And I can still buy more if I keep on fishing.
Would you like to try? I'll let you...
I'm gonna say no for now, and I'm going to upgrade everything off camera, because that's gonna take so fudging long to upgrade everything individually. Okay, for a second here, I thought that this was new. God, this music's so good! I want the soundtrack. Wait, hold on. When did I double jump? I'm sorry, can you please, No, I don't want to quit. I can't seem to see any red rings. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Because otherwise then this is going to be a really annoying thing to keep replaying in order to get red rings. Holy fudge, I missed so many! There's 3 red rings in that I need to go looking for. Now we get all the keys, and now we're not going to be able to get the next Chaos Emerald still. I don't even get how many cyberspace levels need to be on this island for me to be able to get 22 keys without fishing. I know for a fact I'm going to have to go fishing for a while.
We've run into each other so many times, but I only recently learned your name. You could have told me sooner, you know.
We were enemies. Furthermore, my name holds no meaning.
Well, sure it does. Eggman named you that for a reason. That means you're important to him.
You think he cares about me?
Well, sure. In his own way. Hey, time's a-wasting. Let's wrap this up.
Yes. You are family to him. I love that I can just run across this bridge now because it's basically just a long field to run. God damn, camera, why are you doing that? Stop it. There we go. Well, is the Lost Chaos Emerald with the final boss?
One more. I gotta hurry up.
Sonic,
Egg boy.
I know. You're not fast enough, so I found it for you.
Yeah, you found the lost Chaos Emerald.
Go ahead and beat that giant. Don't you dare lose it.
Now why would I want to disappoint you?
Time for the final fight. I'm here! Supreme! Ow. Maybe I need to defeat all of the... Reaching far across these new frontiers in my hands. Okay, so I can't counter that. Thanks. This has to be the final boss, right? This literally feels like endgame territory. I have to get blasted away. I can't do anything about it. And you're out of robots, Mr. Supreme. You're done. You're done for. Yes. Oh, great, he can fly. Oh my, and you made more of them too. God damn it. It's gone now. Here we go. It's you and me, dude. Oh, fudge. What? I can't. Let me guess. I can't kill it. And he's gonna knock me away each and every time. That's actually kind of repetitive. Is he done? That was the perfect moment for the song to finish. So is that the end? We won? That the end of the game? Game's over? Like, what happened?
Is that it?
I think so. Roll credits.
All we did was chase it out of its shell. It's retreating into space to regain its true form.
Oh, fuck.
Even Supersonic won't be able to stop it. I know what I must do. I must leave you.
I understand. Go. Fulfill your function.
No.
Hurry, before it regains its full strength.
Ladies first.
There's another... Will this be the last boss fight? How much more of this game is there? I don't even think I can save at this point. I think I actually have to... have to beat it.
Dear daughter.
Oh my... You can't hit me with the heartstrings like that. God, that's sad. Is this it? Is this the final go? What the fudge is that? Oh no. The end? Oh no, it's a purple moon.
He took your home world. He took your lives. Are you going to let him do it all over again? I need your help. We can end this. Please.
Wait, what? Oh, great. It's... Please don't tell me. Work with the Titans to defeat the end.
Mortal, you have served your purpose. Now face your end.
I shall destroy you for not...
What can one note of golden light illuminate within the abyss? Countless stars.
Oh, fudge, I accidentally ran into it. I can barely hear you. I don't even know what you're saying. This is not what I was expecting the final boss fight to be.
Once is that one.
And I know all you're doing is just insulting me.
Time and space. My captors built a whole reality to contain me. My captors burned their souls into
Damn it!
visions.
God damn it. Wait. But one more hit and I'm dead. No! Oh my... Punch me. I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed here. No! This is really difficult. Don't throw anything else at me, please. Just fucking fall down and let the game end.
You are not brave.
Alright, I'm
You
done.
are not
I'm done. I'm
victorious.
sorry. I can't. I'll save it manually. I can't save. You know what? Fudge it. I will work. I'm ending the stream here, because fudge that. I have tried... Oh my god. Okay. Next stream will be the finale of Sonic Frontiers, because I don't think... I literally have no more time left to beat this thing. Like, I'm stretching my time. I don't have any more time I can spend to try and beat this thing. I just spent 4 attempts and got so close at the very end. But I can't go any further. Next stream, I will hard push before the stream starts to get to that area. And then the stream will start with me fighting that thing. And the stream will just keep going until I finally beat it and the story is over and the game's done and everything's over.
1 week later.
Finally, the moment we have been waiting for. The gods have spoken, they know it to be true, and they know just who to call to get it done. The end is in sight. The end is here to destroy the planet we all stand on. And I am here to stop it. If you all notice something, you will notice that at the top of my screen, I will move my head for a second. My max rings I can hold is now 999. And as you can see, my speed is now maxed up and my ring capacity is maxed up. And that's because I went fishing for about 5 minutes yesterday. I got so many fish tokens that I bought a bunch of Cocos and just fully maxed myself. The only problem is I now can't give Cocos to Elder Coco anymore. Because now I'm fully maxed, so he can't make me stronger anymore. So what am I meant to do with the other 13,250 Cocobos that I'm currently holding on to? What am I meant to do with them now? I have so many of them now, and I don't know what to do with them. They're just here for my adventure. I'm telling you, if you want speedrunning strats for this game, if you want to know how the best speedrunners defeat this game in like under an hour or something, literally all you have to do is on the first island you go to, kill everything you see, and then wait for a meteor shower to occur. Then, just go around collecting the star pieces. The gambling thing will happen, and will give you like hundreds upon hundreds of purple coins, and then just go fishing for the next 30 minutes. You'll have You'll have so many purple coins from doing that then you can go fishing, then go and spend the next 30 minutes fishing, and you'll have so many fishing tokens that you can just buy all the Cocobos and buy all the seeds that you need. You can just buy everything that you need. That's literally the speedrunning strat. So anyway, now that I'm fully maxed out, I can boost forever. I get the supersonic boost even if I do not have max rings, so that's kind of cool. I don't have to charge up rings now. However, I am going to spend the next few minutes charging up rings because I'm going to be going into the final fight and I need rings for it. And yeah, now my rings are at 999. So I basically can't run out of rings during the boss fight. I have so much time to have rings. So I beat every single cyber stage level on the Lost Island, meaning I got the achievement for beating every single cyber stage level. And I've gotten most of the HOTS. I have not gotten them all because I realized, what's the point? I've already done all the side story areas. There's no point in me like trying to get all the tokens. So yeah, now I just need to get the Lost Chaos Emerald, and then we can finally fight the Lost Boss. The worst part is there's no possible way that the Lost Boss fight is just me playing Space Invaders. There's gonna be something that happens after playing Space Invaders for a couple of minutes. Like the second phase of the all-powerful The End, where Supersonic actually has to take it down or something. We have to do what Eggman did all those years ago. We have to get on the moon! We're getting into the final end zone right now, where the health bar decides to be a complete and utter douche and go at a slower pace. Fudge me. No, stop. Fudge me. Damn it. I paid attention to one pop, but not the other. Oh my god, stop that! Stop it! Stop it! No! No! How am I meant to do that? How? Fudge me, man. Alright, fine. I get it. But really, this just feels like I'm playing Undertale. Like Flowey's boss fight. I feel like that sort of dramatic flair. And the feeling of I don't know what I'm looking at because so much is happening on screen. Like, I'm pretty sure Flowey's battle in Undertale is the perfect example of what this is. Fudge me. What's going on?
The end comes for you all.
Why is it the health bar going down? Oh, okay. Am I close?
Now or never!
No. Yes! That's a new one that I've never seen before in this game. Come on. There we go. I'm like a shooting star in the night sky, like shooting stars. A land of peace. Hooray! I got an achievement. Alright. Now the moon breaks and reveals an ultimate evil that was hidden inside the thing that now I have to fight as Supersonic. Oh no, Sage is gone.
Look after Father.
Wait, what? Is that it? That's the end? Okay, and you guys are just back. God knows where you guys went. Is that the end?
Woohoo! Yes!
All right.
Ah, I see. It's ending with shooting stars because it's the Starfall Islands. Poor Eggman. God, this is tugging at my heartstrings a lot. Wait, that's really the end? Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna make myself bigger here for a second. There we go. Just gonna make myself bigger. Alright. I'm gonna say right now, this game definitely did its job. We all know, or at least all the Sonic fans know, that Sonic recently had been taking a downturn, where most of the newer Sonic games, and even some of the one of the ports that came out, we knew that Sonic was kind of going downhill in sort of games. So this game here was definitely needed. This game's job was meant to be a new release into the series that brought Sonic back to its old form and gets everybody back in the mood to, this is the year of Sonic, where the Sonic Movie 2 came out, which was a smash hit in cinemas, and then Sonic Frontiers comes out later the same year, and is meant to blow people away, showing people that Sonic was not ever bad, and make Sonic fun again. Like, it's meant to bring Sonic up from his bad reputation from Sonic Forces, Sonic Colors Ultimate, Sonic Sonic Origins in some regards. And I want to say right now, this game did that in spades. Like, I want to play the game all over again. I want to start from the beginning and stream the entire thing again. I would gladly do so too. At the drop of the hat, I would gladly play this entire game all over again. However, it's not perfect. And it's not even from the gameplay. The gameplay itself, well, technically, the last point I have is from the gameplay. But the gameplay itself is not bad. It's not the bad part. I want to play this game all over again because of the gameplay. Because I had so much fun running around I would gladly start from 0 all over again. Set all of my things back to 1 and let me play through the entire game, earning everything all over again. That was fun. I love this game so damn much. And I think it's probably one of my favorite Sonic games. Like, to keep in mind, one of my favorite Sonic games is Sonic 06. I love Sonic 06. It might be because of nostalgia, because that was one of my first Sonic games. But I actually enjoyed Sonic 06. I loved the music in it. I loved the game. I actually enjoyed the gameplay. I thought it was kind of funny, some of the glitches that I saw. Like, Sonic 06 is one of those games where, without the glitches, it's not as fun, in my opinion. Get that off the screen, because that song never played, and I'm going to say right now, that will be a point when it comes up. But get Vandalized off the screen. It never played during this game. So, I want to get everything that I thought was not as good about the game off my chest before we actually, just say that this game was flippin' amazing, Sega did a great job, and I hope that the next game in the series is as good as this, and they continue on from this and learn from their mistakes. First off, the controversy about the pop-in, how a lot of the platforms in the sky, I don't really care about platforms in the sky. Sure, it's kind of, you could have put more detail in there, having structures supporting them instead of just having them as floating platforms. Whatever, I can ignore it. The pop-in being a bad thing, where if you are too far away from an object, it will just pop out of existence. And if you walk 10 meters away from it, then it will just pop back into existence. Honestly, I didn't really see it as... Oh, fudge. We got another cutscene.
So, that was fun. But I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
You're gonna hardly recognize me when we see each other again.
I wonder if Cream and Sticks are free. Make a road trip out of it.
Sticks?
It'll be good to get back to my island. At least for a while.
Sticks?
Daylight. Let's go.
From Sonic Boom? Wait. Oh, now we get credits again. We get double credits. Wait, so Styx is now canon in the Sonic universe too? Styx the Badger? Okay. Back to what I was saying, because the adding in characters, I'll get into that later. The pop-in. It's not actually as bad. That's what I'm gonna say, at least. What they could have done was made a fade effect, so then whenever, like, if everything is loaded in the world at the same time, then that's going to really hammer down on your PC and your consoles. So what they probably could have done was maybe make everything kind of blur as it fades away, because one of the things that I found really annoying was back on Aris Island, the sand place, there was a specific Knuckles memory token that I wanted to try and get. And it was way too high up in the air. I could not cheat the system in order to get it. I literally had to play the game the way it was intended in order to get this memory token. But I couldn't see the platforms I was meant to take to get there. Because I was too far away from the platforms, even when standing directly under them, I couldn't see the platforms because they were too high up in the air. So, as I was running around like an idiot, I didn't know what I was meant to do. Little did I know that if I ran to the right of the structures, and if I keep running right, I would eventually find a dash pad that launched me so high up in the air, I would get to those platforms that I couldn't see. But I didn't know I needed to do that because I couldn't see the platforms. So I couldn't follow the platforms back in order to see where the platforms start. So yes, it is a problem. It's a massive problem. But if you're not like me and you don't want to 100% each and every island, then I say it's fine. Because you don't necessarily have to get every single token. As you saw from what I did, I just bought all the tokens on the Lost Island. So you don't necessarily have to find all the tokens on the island. You can just buy tokens as well. Eventually they'll run out and you'll have to collect some, but you get what I mean. So the pop-in is not that bad. It hinders a bit of the gameplay, but not enough to be absolutely infuriating. The next thing I want to talk about is glitched or corrupted Sonic. Before the game came out, there were hints that Sonic was going to be getting a new super form. A lot of people thought Hypersonic was coming back because throughout each and every island, if you become Supersonic at the end of every single island, obviously the big bad, the final boss, in order to keep that hype up, you would have to turn to Hypersonic, which is Sonic's strongest form by far. Then, when people heard about Sonic getting corrupted, a lot of us thought that Sonic's new super form was going to be Corrupted Sonic, where Sonic gets the powers of the Chaos Emeralds, but also he now has this new corrupted form, turning into Super Corrupted Sonic, or something like that. And I saw some amazing fan art of that too. I absolutely love the fan art. However, I don't want the fact that I'm talking about Corrupted Sonic is not necessarily the idea around Corrupted Sonic that I don't like, because I'm fine with the fact that Sonic slowly got it corrupted over time, and eventually he got fully corrupted and is now stuck between cyberspace and all that, like Tails, Knuckles, and Amy were. I was absolutely fine with that. My problem is with how the problem was solved. Tails, Knuckles, and Amy kind of just held hands around Sonic, gave him a pep talk, disappeared into cyberspace, and everything's fine. And now the credits are coming to an end. Thank you very much, Sega, for making this game so damn much. I'm so happy that this game is now in the franchise. But yeah, just Sonic got corrupted. It was a massive dramatical thing. I thought we were going to get to play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy and try to do something to try and bring Sonic back from cyberspace. Like, imagine Sonic got so corrupted that he wasn't just stuck in cyberspace, he was split into multiple versions. Oh, wait, what's this? Eggman, what are you doing?
Father?
That's my girl.
Sage? Sage isn't dead? Fudge, yeah! We get her in another game! Oh, Fudge. Arcade mode? Alright. I'll check that out in a second, but I want to keep talking about this game. So, Corrupted Sonic, yeah, I mean, I feel as though that part of the story was a bit rushed. Like, going back to what I was saying, imagine, if you will, Sonic got so corrupted that he wasn't just trapped in cyberspace, but he was, like, split into fragments of himself. You can see that he's sort of glitched out. He's not really there. He's transparent. You can't see him. Like how Amy, Tails, and Knuckles were. And he was spread out through multiple stages of cyberspace. Imagine playing as Tails and Knuckles, going back to the islands they were trapped on, and having to run through the cyberspace levels again. But instead of having to get to the end, you had to explore those stages to find Sonic. Like the fragments of Sonic, to collect them, to bring them back together again, to make them whole. That would have been cool, right? I'm not the only one that's thinking that. I would have loved that as a plot idea. But yeah, just the corrupted Sonic thing, hold hands, we go into the flippin' sky, go into cyberspace or whatever, and Sonic's just back. It felt a little bit rushed. There was no drama to it. There was nothing... I didn't feel as though it was a massive, oh my god thing. It was just, here's the problem, now the problem's solved, and there's no drama in between it. It's weird. Sure, I was excited for it. I was hyped for Corrupted Sonic. And just to have it like that, it's disappointing, but I can ignore it. The final boss music. I don't hate it. Like, the end music, I couldn't even hear it. I couldn't even hear the music. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I was so focused on the boss fight that I wasn't even paying attention to the music. I couldn't even hear what the end was saying. I couldn't even hear what she was saying because she has this weird effect to her voice that makes it hard to fully comprehend what she's saying. Like, I can hear some words that allow me to form what sentence she's trying to say, but a lot of the words blew past me, and I didn't understand it. But I want to talk about the music because the fight before the final boss, before you fight the end, you have to fight the Titan that the end is trapped in which they play the main theme to this game, I'm Here, which, you know, I've been singing constantly throughout this entire game. And I think that, yeah, it's great. I'm Here is a great song, except Vandalize, the other song they made for this game, it appears nowhere in this... Actually, I'm going to look that up right now. Because I don't think it appears anywhere in this game. I was literally correct the first time. They don't play Vandalize in this game. They don't play the song Vandalize in the game. Which is really disappointing because, personally to me, I like Vandalize more than I like I'm Here. Vandalize to me is a better song than I'm Here. I'm not saying that I'm Here is not a good song because, as you saw, throughout the entire series, I was singing it constantly. I like I'm Here. It's just, I think Vandalize is better, and I would have preferred Vandalize to be the main theme of the song, but that's not the thing I'm saying they should have done better. The thing I'm saying they should have done better is that if you want I'm Here to be the main theme of the song, instead of having I'm Here play for the second to last boss fight, and then have the end with its own whatever song that you want to put into it, put Vandalize as the second to last boss fight song, and then play I'm Here during the Galaga boss fight with the end. That would have been, like, in my opinion, that would have been better, because then we would have heard Vandalize, and Vandalize is a good song to get the player pumped for a boss fight. And then there's I'm Here, which is the main theme of the game for the final boss fight. It seems like it makes sense to me, right? Like, Sonic 06, during the final boss fight, like, they had the first phase of the Solaris boss fight, which had its own orchestral theme that, like, it got the player pumped for the boss fight, sure. But then when the second phase of the Solaris boss fight kicked in, they had a orchestra version of the main theme, His World, for that. And it is by far one of the single best Sonic music ever. Because, especially the beginning, it hits so incredibly hard that my body starts vibrating when I first hear it. Like, put the Solaris second stage boss fight music in anything, and I will instantly get pumped for the boss fight. It sounds so good. But my point still stands. The main theme of each Sonic song has always been the final boss fight music. So why didn't they do it for this one? It would have been better because then they would have been able to add in Vandalize. Like, I was fighting each of the Titans, and while I was fighting each of the Titans, I was thinking, why hasn't Vandalize come up yet? Like, surely, if I'm Here as the main theme of the game, surely one of the songs, because we had Undefeatable for the first Titan, maybe it's for the second, nope, Vandalize is not for the second Titan, maybe, it has to be definitely for the third Titan. If there's only 3 Titans, then it has to be for the third. Nope, it's not. Maybe there are some secret Titans that are in there, that it never came. So, I don't know. I guess I was just waiting for something that never came, I guess. Story-wise, I would say the game did very well. Ian Flynn, you did fudging fantastic. I mean, I don't know how much of the story you did compile. I know that you were probably the lead person on it, but I don't know how much of the story you did do. I'm just going... Like, the corrupted Sonic, that was not as good. The end... I don't know. But the story is really fudging good. The fact that it keeps bringing up references from past games, like, you don't know how much of the world building this game single-handedly did. Because the thing about the Sonic universe is that we didn't really know what was really canon in the Sonic universe. And what I mean by that is that if you guys played Sonic Riders, you know that Sonic Riders looks very futuristic. There's hover cars, there's hoverboards, there's hoverboarding racing, everything looks techno. It looks like we're in some Sonic Cyberpunk. That's what the world looks like. Then you have the Sonic book series, where we were told by Sega that they weren't canon. Then Sonic Generations came around, which is canon, and said no different than fighting genies in magic books. Which basically canonized Sonic and the Sacred Rings, and after Sonic and the Sacred Rings comes Sonic and the Black Knight, because after Sonic leaves the Arabian Nights book, he immediately goes into King Arthur's world. Or not that, but I know the story-wise, technically Sonic and the Black Knights is set after Sonic Unleashed, because that's the only game where Sonic actually agrees to go on a date with Amy, and he's seen holding 2 chili dogs after falling out of the sky. So it is theorized that before Sonic fell out of the sky then, he was on his way to go to his date with Amy before Merlina called him to the King Arthur book series. But point still stands. We didn't really know what was canonized. So for this game to go back and say, oh yeah, the Babylonians, as if they're just common knowledge and Sonic Riders is canon. The one thing that stood out to me, though, is adding in characters that don't exist in the Sonic universe. Like, you're probably, how is there a character that doesn't exist in the Sonic universe? I'm talking about Tangle and adding in Styx. So, if you don't understand what I mean, you're like, yeah, they are in the Sonic universe. They're Sonic characters. Tangle only exists in the Archie comics. Tangle is an Archie comics specific character, where the Freedom Fighters are joined together to defeat Dr. Egg, whatever. They're defeating Dr. Eggman, Sonic, and all the characters we know are there. However, there's also Sally Acorn. There is Rabbit Lady with an arm. I don't remember her name. I need to go back and read the Sonic comics again. Girl who is in love with Knuckles. I can't remember. There's so many characters I can't remember the name of. But yeah, there's a bunch of Sonic characters in there and they are all not part of the Sonic video game universe. Sally Acorn does not exist in the Sonic video game universe. Tails, Sonic, Knuckles, and all that, obviously they do. But the main characters that you see in the Sonic games, those are the characters that exist in all forms of Sonic media. Then you have the Archie comic characters, the IDW characters, and then you have every other TV series characters that decide to add in whoever they want. So we have Tangled, who's one of the Archie comics, or IDW, I don't know. They're part of the comic book Sonic characters. They don't exist in the video games. So for Sonic to just mention Tangle out of the blue, Tangle's now part of the video game series now, I guess. And I'm actually really excited, because me and my good friend, who's not as much of a Sonic fan as me, but where his favorite character was Tangled before he went on to not Espeon. The wolf character that hangs around with Tangle. Like, I really like Tangle's character. And then there was Styx, who, if none of you watch Sonic media on TV, Styx is from the Sonic Boom universe. You know, the one where Sonic and all his friends have have bandages wrapped all over their arms, they have necks, they're taller and thinner, and Knuckles looks like he just took 15 glugs of pure protein and just his testosterone shot through the roof or something. So now that Styx is also canon in the Sonic universe, I don't know. This opens the book for, like, a bunch of new characters that could possibly come in, because if some of the characters from the comic book series are coming in, that must mean that Sega has the license to put them in, and we could see a bunch more Sonic characters come in to grace us. And that's the thing, I thought that there was more. I thought that it was a build-up thing, because at the beginning, Sonic gave that long speech that, they took your home, it took your home, it took your lives, are you gonna let it do it again? Like, that sounds like... I had a voice crack just then. It sounded like he was talking to the Titans or the Ancients or whatever, and the Ancients were gonna step in and help us. So, like, at first during the boss fight, I was like, okay, so are there gonna be multiple phases, and with each phase, I gain an extra Titan that helps me? That didn't happen. And I was like, okay, so there's gonna be a second stage, because obviously the final boss fight is not gonna be just a Space Invader ripoff. Obviously, there's gonna be a second phase where Sonic gets all the power of the Titans or whatever, and we get some hidden power that allows us to defeat this thing. And then it ends after Space Invaders. That was so fudging boring. And not boring in the sense that it was too easy or anything. Like, as you saw, I found it excruciatingly difficult to the point where I had to be almost dead silent the entire time in order to beat it. So obviously it wasn't boring in the sense that it was too easy or anything. It was boring in the sense that this is meant to be a Sonic game. I can barely hear what my enemy is saying to me. What I can hear, it sounds like she's talking to me, even though I'm not the one that's fighting her. It's a Space Invader ripoff thing that it's not meant to be a Sonic boss fight. Like, the music was not as good. I'm gonna just say that now. I would gladly play it again, but I'm not saying that it's bad. I would love that as a mini game. I would love that as a small mini game before the main fight happens, as a small intermission from the fighting as Sonic then. You play Space Invader ripoff now, and then you do the final fight as if something was trapped inside the massive purple moon, and then it breaks open and you have to fight as Super Sonic. I would love that, but we didn't get that. So sadly, it's not the best. It's far from the best Sonic final boss. But whatever. The rest of the game is so much fun, so that's why I would gladly keep on playing it again. I'm trying to think of what else. Is there anything else I got annoyed about? I mean, the fact that I can't replay the Super Sonic boss fights, I understand why, because narrative-wise, it wouldn't really make that much sense. If my quest is to defeat all the Titans to save all my friends, if the Titans respawn, that kind of defeats the purpose of defeating them, because then they'll just come back and my friends will be trapped again. But with so much replayability, being able to defeat Guardians as these small bosses, I'm kind of sad that I don't get to have these Titan fights as their own sort of mini-boss. Not mini-boss, but I'm sad that I can't defeat these Titans as replayability. Like, having them respawn on the island after you beat it, so you can go back and replay your favorite Titan Super Sonic boss fight, that would just add so much more replayability, and everyone's going to want that, because I guarantee you, everybody who's versed these Titan boss fights wants to do it again because it's so much fun and it's so blood pumping and awesome. You feel awesome as Super Sonic. I don't even think that you gain the ability to, like, turn into Supersonic casually during playing the game now. Like in the free roam segments, I don't think that you get the ability to turn into Supersonic now, because the game just ends and closes right after you defeat the end. So I'm guessing, like, there's no more free roaming thing after that. It's just you're done. Pack up, go home. I think that's about it. I don't have anything else to complain about, because the rest of this game, the music, the rest of the story, flipping the gameplay, it is all absolutely fudging incredible. And if you have not played this game, I highly suggest you do, because unless you really do not like Sonic games, and I mean you do not have fun playing as Sonic, even if you find playing as Sonic a smidgen amount of fun, and you've gone and played Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 06, and you had a tiny bit of fun playing as Sonic, I can guarantee you, you will find this game a lot of fun. You might be uninterested by the story, you might not care about all the minigames of the Space Invader ripoff and all that, but you will find the main gameplay a lot of fun. Even if you do not like the cyberstage areas, you can literally avoid them. Like, that's not even a lie. You can just avoid the cyberstage levels. You don't have to go and do them at all, because some of the treasure markings that you find on the map, they give you keys to unlock the Chaos Emeralds too. And then you can just go and fish for the rest of them. You can go fishing with Big and get the rest of the keys that you need that way. So you can literally avoid the cyberstage levels if you don't like them. I can guarantee you, you will have fun in this game. Not only coming from a Sonic player, but also as a gamer himself. This game is a lot of fun, and a very good game. And I have to gladly say, thank you so much, Sega, for not only making a good Sonic game, but a great Sonic game, but also fully rising one of my favorite video game characters ever back to the glory that he should be at. And I cannot wait to see what you make next. I heard rumors that you are already working on Sonic Adventure 3. People are saying that they would love a Sonic Frontiers 2 where you take the original idea, improve upon it, and add more skills and all that. But so far, with Sonic Frontiers, thank you for giving us this game. You did absolutely fantastic. That being said, for the video part of this stream, this is over. Like, the full series on my YouTube channel is now over, so I'm now going to do my YouTube outro, and then we're going to try arcade mode, and if I find any funny clips during the arcade mode, I will put it on YouTube for a little bonus after the outro, so keep an eye on that. But, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this YouTube video. If you did like it, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button to see more awesome and amazing videos that are just like this one right here. If you want to catch the full VOD of this amazing stream and all my streams in the future, you could go check out my Twitch, where I stream live on usually Thursdays and Saturdays now. You can come in, hang out with me, and we can have a great time. And with that all being said, thank you very much. And this game is over! Bye-bye! Alright guys, it's time to check out.